And we're good. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the character randomizer for March. And it's going to be a lot of fun, I hope, at least. And it's just a regular character randomizer. We didn't have a theme for this month or anything.
Right.
And I'll let Enuel, this way, go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll explain the character randomizer.
Sounds good. My name is Enuel Carabello. I am a disabled crime fiction writer. I have a small YouTube channel, which is probably linked on the description box below. And I do a live stream every Thursday at 11 a.m. as long as my physical and mental health allow me to do so.
Awesome. Yeah, I do have, I think, most of your links down below. Okay. So, yeah, make sure to check all of Enuel's social medias out, and especially his channel. He's got a lot of great stuff going on, and Enuel has amazing motivational quotes that he puts up on his Instagram too, which I enjoy.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome. All right. So, what is the character randomizer and why are we here? So, the character randomizer is actually something that we do every fourth Saturday of the month. If I can get my computer to upload the slides here.
Technology, huh?
Right. Said I had everything ready. Okay, so let's try it this other way. Oh, of course. Okay, now can I do this? Maybe. Perfect. Okay, so we'll have to do it this way. Hey, cool gamer. Hope you're doing well. But so, yeah, every fourth Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we do a character randomizer here on my channel. And what we do with a character randomizer is we create a character with dice. And yeah, and you'll see like the rest of the slides upcoming how we work this out. But after we create a character, we try to write a short story, usually try to within the month, but you know, I'm behind on February.
Yeah.
Yay, months. What is a month?
I don't know.
Yeah. But we write a story and then we read it on our channel, and I add it to the character randomizer playlist. I do have the character randomizer playlist in the chat. You can see this right here if you want to check out the other randomizers that we've done. Cool. And let's go ahead and jump to the next slide. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and kind of jump in this. So this first slide here, we're going to create your character's name. And I am going to have like a 10-minute timer. It won't be on screen, just so that you can actually look at the page here and know what your roles mean. But what you want is a D20, which looks a lot like this. It has 20 little different sides. And a D10, which looks a lot like this. It has 10 different sides. Or you can do 3 D10s or some amalgamation of that will equal like a 30-sided dice. And you can roll anywhere between 3 and 12 times, depending on if you want to do a first and last name, or you want a really long first name or a really short first name. It's up to you. If you do not roll a vowel, feel free to add some vowels in. You can even make a game out of it. For every 2 consonants you roll, you can buy a vowel. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with rolling. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, and I will start a 10-minute timer, and I will let y'all know in the chat how long we have left. So go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, get to rolling. All right. And that is time. How'd you do, Enuel? Oh, you're still muted.
Of course. Of course I'm muted. I've been muted all day. Anyway. What I did was struggle a lot because I got all the kind of weird letters.
Oh, no.
So I'm still kind of working on my name, but for right now, I got Leah Ju, PJU. But I
Nice.
got some other letters that don't make any sense, like X, W, and Q.
Nice. I always get a Q too. I don't know why. We're
Yeah.
going to have to move the Q number or something. I don't know. But I got a lot of consonants. I think I rolled maybe 2 vowels, but so I bought a lot of vowels.
Right.
I came up with Seiko Milval because I did roll an E and an I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then the secondary characters, I kind of came up with something with the letters left over
Right.
with Mikal and Quim. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. So, next slide, we get to choose normal skin tones, or if you want to do kind of a fantasy or sci-fi type character, you can do the abnormal skin tones if you want to. But we do have earthly tone options, and all you have to do is like a D6, which is just like a regular dice that everybody's kind of used to. And you can roll to see what kind of earthly skin tone that you want. For the unnatural or fantasy or sci-fi ones, you can roll 2d6s and go from there. You also have the range of tones that's all the way to the right hand side, and you can roll a d6 to see whether your tan person is lightly tanned or like on the dark side of tan.
Gotcha.
All right. So let's go ahead and roll. I think I might actually do like a regular person this time. 5. Of course, I get a choice. So I rolled a 5.
Of course.
Yeah. So since I said tan to begin with, we'll go with tan. All right. And what'd you get for yours?
Okay, so I got 4 olive brown,
Okay.
and then for the range, I got a 4. So it's a dark brown or dark olive.
Okay. Cool. All right. And then we get to go to the next one, which is the height and weight. Now, you can kind of have a little bit of freedom with this because some people think of tiny as in like a 2-inch little creature.
Gotcha.
But some people think tiny as somebody that's 2 foot.
Right.
So go ahead and roll a d6 for your height and weight. Okay. So Maggie just messaged, and the reason why she can't join us is because her internet is out because she is
Oh.
experiencing 30 to 40 mile per hour winds.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah, she is in the windy prairie today. And I hope that she stays safe and everything stays well and yeah, nothing tears up. Okay, so how big or little is your character, Enuel?
Well, weird enough, on the height I rolled a 3 medium,
Okay,
and then on the weight I rolled a 6. So I decided to go with the medium height, medium weight.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right. So Seiko is going to be short and feather light. So,
Okay.
yay. Well, actually, feather. But I put feather light just so I remember it's like, yeah, this person is supposed to be the weightless. Okay. So here we get into the interesting stuff. For this, you can roll a d10 if you want to do a horror or paranormal type person, or a fantasy person, or a sci-fi person. If you want a hybrid of those three lists, feel free to roll twice and make a hybrid. So you can have like a werewolf unicorn if you want to, which would be really weird, but hey, yeah, challenging. Or if you want to go with earthly, I highly recommend going with something that isn't your particular race. That way, you can do a little bit of research and broaden your horizons a little bit and see what you can learn of other cultures and explore. So, I know I wanted to go with like a normal person, but I think I'm going to go with a horror paranormal. Just maybe they're having to deal with something like that.
Actually, that's where I was going to. Paranormal.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, D10.
Of course, I roll a 1. Okay, so she has to deal with a sentient object. Okay, we can do that.
Hmm. I rolled a 2, which
Giant predator.
when I first thought about it, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be, and then I'm like, oh wait, like my brain started working.
Yeah, yeah,
What kind of giant predator?
exactly. It can be anything.
Right.
Um, when I first made this list, one of the giant predators that came to mind was I read this book recently, and it was a half wolf, half bear. So, so that was the one of the first things that popped into my mind, other than like Cthulhu, of course.
Hmm.
But yeah, but yeah, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
All right. So, moving right along, we get to give our characters a talent. So, for this list, you can roll a d20, or if you like the way dice clack together, you can roll two d10s. Your character will be an expert at whatever this talent is. So I highly recommend just using one on this. But if you want your character to be multi-talented, you can roll 2.
Gotcha.
Okay. I got perfect memory.
Okay. I got puzzle or problem solver.
Nice. That could be really interesting, especially with your like big monster predator thing.
All
Maybe,
right.
yeah, maybe they get to trap it.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. All right. Now, here is where the fun or shenanigans can start to ensue. We've got traits and flaws that we roll for next. And with this one, you can use 4d6s, which is what I like to use, or 2d10s plus a d4, something that adds up to 24.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, yeah. And you can roll for this one twice. Hopefully, you get a trait and a flaw, but
Right.
just all depends on the dice. I am missing a d6. Oh no. There it is.
Hmm.
Nice. And you can also roll 1d6 for the severity of the trait or the flaw, with 1 being it's weak, almost non existent, and 6 being it's a hindrance or a real boon to their life. Okay. And Seiko is honest, but she's barely honest because I rolled a 1.
So not very honest.
Right. She's white lies. But she has a pretty bad phobia because I rolled a 4 with it, and I don't know what kind of phobia I want to give her, but that'll be in the story.
Yeah.
All right, what'd you get?
Well, okay. So when I first rolled, I got 20, graceful, and I'm like, this ain't gonna work. So I rolled it again, and I'm glad I did
Yeah.
because I got a 17, which is a
Oh,
murderer.
okay.
Now it's coming in. Now it's working.
There you go. Right up your alley.
Right up my alley. Graceful is 5, so she's very graceful,
Okay.
and she's a 4 in the murder spectrum, so she's pretty, up there as well.
Yeah, okay. So she's a graceful puzzle solving murderer.
But
Nice.
but
Nice. I like this. All right. So here are where more shenanigans can ensue, because now your character has to have a job because, bills.
right,
Everybody has bills.
right.
So again, you roll something that equals up to 24, which is like 4d6s, 3d8s, whatever, 2d12s, and choose a job or roll a job for them. I'm going to roll again because I always roll an 11. I don't know why. I think the world is trying to tell me something like, this is what you should have been.
Right?
All right, so Seiko is an inventor.
Wow, that's so weird. So is Leia.
Really?
Yeah, so that's where I think where the problem solving comes in is because she's an inventor. I'm connecting all the dots here, Sam.
There you go. I think that might be where Seiko's sentient object comes into play because maybe
Right.
she accidentally invented it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. So Leia's got a murderous tendency as an inventor, so she invents things to murder with. Right?
Wow. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. Okay, well we got through that fairly quickly.
Oh wow, that was
Yeah.
really quickly.
Yeah, that was it. Are there any slides that you want to go back to, like you want to re-roll anything?
No, I mean the name. I'm still kind of making. Probably will leave it that way, but it's
Okay.
still But
Okay.
yeah, everything else seems to be working out. So
Nice. Nice. Well, I can't wait to hear your story. And again, just take your time because, like I said, within a month is fine. If it's a little past that, it's fine too.
and
But
then what is it like? What's the cutoff? 1,000 words is it? I forgot.
Anywhere between 1,000 and 5,000 words is
Okay,
usually what I do because it's anywhere between like a 2-minute video, depending on how slow or fast you read, and a 15-minute video.
gotcha.
So that way you can kind of stay within the YouTube special algorithm of 10 minutes or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, for those of you watching, because I know some of you may be watching the replay because of the write-a-thon going on this weekend. If you want to participate in creating a character, just let me know in the comments down below and either tag me in the video or just share the link in the comments and I'll add it to the playlist. And Enuel, I'll add yours to the playlist whenever you get yours ready. And hopefully, yeah, it'll inspire some creativity and get some writing juices going so that we can continue with our projects, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, hopefully it gets my writing want, and like I want to start writing again. So, but yeah, it should be good. Should be good.
All right. Well, I hope this helps.
Yeah, me too.
Right. All right. Okay. So thank you everybody for watching and thank you for watching the replay and we'll end it here. Bye everybody.